Located in the southernmost region of the Maldives, Addu Atoll is blessed with coral reefs rich in biodiversity, turquoise blue lagoons, diverse wetland ecosystems, and a rich cultural heritage. Addu Atoll may have fewer islands compared to other atolls in the country, but the atoll is one of the largest population centers. The economy of the atoll depends on the biodiversity of the atoll. Local community has highly invested in fisheries, agriculture, and recently in the booming tourism industry for livelihoods. The designation of Gang Airport as an international airport has benefited the tourism sector within the atoll. The coral reefs in this atoll play a crucial role in the sustenance of fisheries and tourism industry. One of the major concerns of these two industries is the degradation of the coral reefs due to natural as well as anthropogenic causes. Ahmadi is a veteran pioneer local fisherman who believes that one of the biggest challenges to the fishing industry within the atoll is the decline in bait fishery due to degradation of the reefs. Addu Atoll is also home to famous dive spots of national significance. Kandihara Markanda Channel, famously known as Addu Mantha Point, which has mantha rays aggregating all throughout the year, and the British Loyalty Shipwreck are the most visited dive spots in the atoll. One of the main concerns of the dive operators in the atoll is the lack of establishment of proper guidelines and standards in these dive spots. The various activities of divers which are detrimental to the coral reef need to be closely monitored.
So the amount of divers should be limited, and there are cases in the last few years that we can see 40, 50, 60 divers on this unique point, and that's far too much. The size of this point is maybe maximum 15, 20 divers. So the amount of divers and their behavior damage the corals, and when the corals are destroyed, the mantas will not come back anymore.
Due to the significance of these dive spots for local livelihood as well as their various ecosystem services, the community of Addu Atoll strongly support the conservation of these marine areas, ensuring equitable distribution of benefits within the local community.
Mehar Addu Atoll abisnaeru දිවිරාජ්‍ය වර තෆාත් එන්වයරන්මන්ට් අඩෝ මේ වුණා. දැන් මේ කහල මේ එන්වයරන්මන්ටලි රිච් පොයින්ට්ස් ද මේ හිමාය කුරුමගේ එම්මේ බොඩෝ එම්මගසතක වාණී අස්ලෝ මිතන්තන් කින දුවහ දෙමෙ හෙට්ටෙනේ වෙකොත් එක බෙලෙ හෙට්ටෙනේ නිසාමෙන් හොදු. දැන් මිහාර වළනු බයාගතුක මේ මිකාල එන්වයරන්මන්ටල් මේ පොයින්ට්ස් ද හොග දිරිවල ඉන්සාන නෝනස් දිරිවල බෑර මාමෙලා මෙජ්ජා මුනේ කස්කහගේ හිදුනි සෝෆා සෝෆ් මෙහෙන් ගොස් මෙවරේ හච්ච කරංගල මොළවැණ මිතන් තම් බෙල් හෙට්ටියා දෙත්ත දැන් අඩෝග මිහාර මේ ඉන් මේ කොටේ කොළු මේ හැම නැචරල් පාක දෙත්ත නැචරලි හෙඩිෆයිට් තන දැන් මිතන් තම් වෙස්නු බල හට්ටා කියා හලාකෝ වෙනදා අදි හැම ඒකත් මේ රික්වෙස්ට් ඉස් බල හට්ටන් ජෙහෙතන අඩෝග ඉන් වර යුනික් ෆීචර් කොමන්වෙල්ත් රෙකෙක් දෙත්තවයි එමෙ හෙරිටේජ් අවිසේ තංග බෙදේ දැනක මන්තා පොයින්ට් එබැයින්ද අඩෝග හැම තුරුවට ඊය මන්තා එතන ෆෙන්න තන බයොස්ෆියර් ගොත විශ් එතන් එබ විශ්නේ දෙත්තෝ බය බේබේ ෆුරුනා මිහාර මේ අඩුව මේ එන්වයරන්මන්ට් මිනිස්ට්‍රි ඉස්නගා මිකන් කුරුමුගේ එමෙ බොඩෝ ඒ ෆෑදා කුරානි කුරියන් ජීවිතක ඒ අඩුව මේ වර තනේ මේන්ටේන් කොගේ බෙල හෙට්ටේ තීවේ අඩුවන් අන්නන ඒක එත බෑව කුරියරු.
To protect the natural and aesthetic beauty and various ecosystem services of Addu Atoll, Addu Nature Park, consisting of Kadiharamakanda Channel, the British Loyalty Shipwreck, and the 2004 declared protected area of Idigalikiri and Kotte, has been provisioned by the government with a management regime.
ಅಡ್ಡೋತೊಳಗ ಈದಿಗಲಿಕಿಳಿ ಸರಹದ್ದ ಅದು ಕೋಟೆ ಹಿಮಣೆ ಗೊತ್ತ ಕಣ್ಣುಗೆ ಇತುರುದ್ದೆ ಸರಹದ್ದ ಕಾಯಕ ಕುಲವಾಲರಿಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದ ಅಡ್ಡು ನೇಚರ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಿಮಣಿಗೆ ನಾಣಿ ತಿಮಾವಿಶಿ ಕಾನೂನುಗ ದಶಂ ಹಿಮಾಯ ಕೊರೆವೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೊಡುವೆ ಸರಹದ್ದ ಅಡ್ಡು ನೇಚರ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಬೆಲೆ ಹೆಟ್ಟುಮುಗು ಉಸುಗುತಂಗೆ ಕುಲವಾಲೆ ಫಮ್ವಣಿ ಬೇರುಗೆ ಹಿಯಾಯಕು ದಿವೆಹಿ ಸರಕಾರಂ ಹಿಂಗಿ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ದಶಂ ಅಡ್ಡು ನೇಚರ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಬೆಲೆ ಹೆಟ್ಟುಮುಗ ಗವಾದಿ ಕುಲವಾಲುಮುಗ ಅಳ್ಗೊಳ್ಮೆಂವಾಣಿ ಅಡ್ಡು ಗಿನರ ಈದುಂತಕೆಗೆ ಮಶ್ವರಾಯ ಲಫಾ ಹೋದ.
As part of establishing Addu Nature Park project, a detailed biodiversity assessment and social and ecological surveys, including documentation of flora and fauna present in the park. An alternate livelihood training focusing on women groups and farmers around the nature park has been conducted, where participants were trained on weaving using reeds and pandanus leaves.
The project gadashum umrani wasiyata gaim kurumga itura tafatuki ijtimai harakattaka wani hinge pay gotun sarahattun libe kudurati wasiyata beenun koggen gure vidana baikala masekketta wani daskot deipa egi terega atterikamuga tafatu eki masekketta daskot devunu ade egi turu raverikam ki addu atoluga esarhaduga zamanusura kuramundiya kame ekam miharkan aswara maduwek wani hema e raverikamuga program teke mige terege hingi fawani den adi wara hasako paha kolle mi program tahuga 80% mi baru fawani amhenu ehema ane geega tibegen wes amdani hodene magu fahivegen mi diye mi project ga dashum hingunu mi program tawesa
මේ මිහාර ගාගණක හමස්වරුම අල්ම මේ සීකප්ගේ ෆරාතෝ මේ හිංගේ කෝස් ෆොරි හම කොරිතා ඒ කුරි ෆහුන් අල්මන ලිබිජ් රිසෝට් එක එමිහුන්ගේ මේ මොල්දිවියන් නයිට් ක එච් ඩිස් අල්ම හම අමිල්ල ඔෆෙද්දුන් තා ගෙන්ගොස් එච් ඩිස්ප්ලේ කොන් එච් ගෙස්තුන්න වික්ක දැන් ඒ ෆුරුසතුග හම් ෆොදේවර කරංගලෝ එච් ලිබුන අල්මන.
An administrative office to oversee the day-to-day management of the park has been established, and the regulation on the management of Addu Nature Park is now in enforcement. Proper management mechanism to sustainably manage these protected areas for the benefit of the future generations is definitely a dream come true for the citizens of Addu city.
Addu as a tourist destination gota balayar mi fudawraka tafat ginawattalege opportunities tan hortane guest onna me diving na bala kamuga wes dewaraka rajyega hama sali dive spots tange bori me manta all year round manta cleaning point tange ba me tafat unique coral reefs tange bori adi div rajyega emme bodu shipwreck British loyalty ni mitaw.
Addu Nature Park, with its many visitor facilities and infrastructure, is fully equipped and staffed to cater for the visitors. The Visitors Centre, located at the Idigalikili area, is the main entry point for the park visitors. Various infrastructure such as boardwalks, viewing points, bird-watching platforms and picnic spots have been established inside the park, allowing visitors to enjoy the scenic beauty of the protected area.
Addu Nature Park ziyaare kura divehin adi beru farata kamasko game mewani idigalikili adi kotte sarahaddu visitor center gam kofa visitor center ekiki hidumettake libigen daana exhibition area ya wadela faham fenigen daana jumla gotega moli paakun fenigen daani kon kahala takichikan e tantana behe maulumattaka donitaka behe maulumattaka adi hulige eki gastaka behe maulumattaka huriha maulumattake libigen dan exhibition area mi workshop area eki mi hafla takasha meetings takasha mi gotan arme du kolla gota hama jassafin tane den ege toru armenge meetings taka huriha chves hama onnani workshop area ga.
Activities offered for the visitors include hiking, cycling, paddle boating, canoeing, buggy rides and guided tours. Both the local and foreign visitors to Addu Nature Park are of the opinion that these areas should be properly managed and conserved for its natural beauty and ecological services, as well as for the benefit of the future generations.
There's just a lot of local area that's so beautiful as well as the resorts, and so important for people to see that side of the Maldives, and for it to be protected and kept in its natural state is the most beautiful that it can be. So it's really important to make sure that it's kept at that state, and that the biodiversity is maintained, that animals can thrive and different plants can grow, and it's just very beautiful. So
I think a lot of tourists see the Maldives as like a honeymoon destination. They go straight from the airport in Ghan to the Shangri-La or a resort, and they don't get to see like this part of the Maldives, and it is very different. Like, we've been to a resort and this is just as beautiful, if not more, because this is what the Maldives is supposed to be like.
The sound of melodic chirps and songs of the various resident birds and migratory birds in the Idagalikiri wetland area during dawn and dusk is definitely something that is to be rejoiced by the visitors. These type of scenic beauty and ecosystem services are food for the soul of nature lovers everywhere.
මෙහෙන් ආසාවේරේ ගන්න මෙහෙන් කුදින්ගේ මෙහුන් ආයෙත් බෙන්ඩෝගෙන් පාක ඔය ගොත වාස්මින් තම්බලගෙන් මෙහෙන් අමතිබිය එකල කිලිබේ හිවම ජෝ මා බොන්නේ මවෙ.
The hope for the local community is to conserve and manage the biodiversity resources in the protected area and to gain the equitable socio-economic benefits for the local community. The establishment and sustainable management of Addu Nature Park will give a sense of pride to the community of Addu Atoll.